pick some up. We just want to get the bulk of the residue off, so our 3M tape will stick. Entertainment on a Friday night, man. Gotta love it. But this thing's been broke for a bit. I was waiting on the plate. What seemed like forever. So yeah, that was the holdup. Okay, so and this piece here gets stuck to the side. At least it actually sticks somewhere, because I know in that little rocket, it sticks nowhere. Okay, so that's going to be a little bit too thick, but that'll work. Trying to make sure I got my orientation right. Don't you just hate when your nose itches and you're doing stuff? Okay, so we'll cut some strips for the bottom here, because I don't have any sheets of this stuff. But I think 3 pieces will do it. Maybe 4. No, I think 3 will do it. So next time you're on Amazon, get you a bunch of this 3M sticky stuff. Yeah, it comes in handy for all kinds of things. Okay, that's that. We will spray the bottom of the plate, wipe it down with some alcohol, make sure there's no oil on it, sticks really good. Don't want your ECS, ECM, ECU, EC, whatever, you know, flopping around in the breeze. Okay, and you just want to make sure that when you put it in, that the switch is facing out. We'll wait here a minute for our alcohol to dry. And then I need to take off this front link, because it is on there backwards. So our alcohol should be dry. Man, it must be my lucky day. Usually I have a hell of a time getting that tape off there. Okay, we're going to stick this right down in here. Make sure it's a decent distance from your drive shaft. And that I don't think the body really matters, because I think it sits up higher and you can reach the switch anyway. So, okay, so that's that. That's that. Oh joy, which one was which? Great. Well, if we go by the sequence, Tell you what, guys, before I fire this up, I got to review this video because these wires coming off the ECS are not color coded to match these wires. So I'm going to have to actually look at this because I didn't pay no attention. I assumed since there was colors here when I took it off that it was going to be colored. Okay, so anyway, I will pause this because I will have to review this and then get back to you. But the one other thing that we can do is take off this arm, and it needs to be flipped around. So let's go ahead and take that off. Oh great, that thing's stripped out of there. Oh, that's going to be fun. The thing is stripped, and I don't think I'm going to be able to turn that out of there. I can try. I don't know what size nut that is. Maybe a 4? See if a 4 fits it. Of course, no. So 4 didn't fit. Let's try a 5.5. Maybe that's the ticket. Okay, maybe that. Man, that is not wanting to turn off there either. I'm not too impressed with the box drivers that I got in his toolkit. I don't even know if I got a 1/4-inch socket that small. We're going to find out though. That's tiny. That's too big. See if that'll work. Man, what the heck size is that? This is that's a 5, so it must be a 5.5, but because I got a 6 here, and I think that's going to be too big. Yep. Okay, let's get, I don't think I have a small enough standard that is going to fit that. The smallest 1/4-inch I got, it's 1/4. Yeah, it's going to be too big. Crap. Alright, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna use to take that off. Let me see if I've got another set of drivers. I got some Harbor Freight ones, but I don't know if I've got a 5.5. I got a 7. I got a 6. I got a 5. But that ain't gonna work to get that off there. shove it down on there. Nope. Okay. Well, hold on a minute while I ponder this situation. Well, I got the this thing. I think that came with the Pirate. Not sure. We can get that on there and use our handy dandy Nipix. Nipix to the rescue! Great. Perfect. Did the trick. Then you can use this tool, and I'm telling you, whatever this thing is, I need to find the link on Amazon. I like everything else in it, but I don't know if you'll be able to see down inside there. It's got like a little ridge. So this thing, I mean, it just goes a fraction. I need to try to see if I can file that out of there, because you can't. Let's see, like right now, it's barely even fitting on the end of that. So I need to get a better set of these little box tools, because them are crap. Okay, now I got to try to get that screw out. Like I said, the top one is stripped. But now that that nut's off there, I may be able to turn it out. No. Let's try this one. Okay, this one's turning out. Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to get that out of there. I'm thinking I may have to end up okay, so that is, I don't even know if I had any of these ball head or mushroom head or whatever head screws these are. I have to look at my little button head, I think that's what they're called. This little style right here. And they're fairly long. And unfortunately, it screws out of there. And the way this is sitting down in there, guys, is you see right there where my thumb is, right here. It's sitting down in that little thing, and it's kind of recessed down in there. So first of all, yeah, I do got to see if I can get that out of there. But secondly, I got to see if I even got something to replace that with. Okay, I do have these. They might be the same length. Ah, man, they're a tad short. This thing's a jumbled mess down in here. Well, yeah, I don't know, man. We'll have to see. Let's make sure these even go down in here. Yeah, I mean, it may go down far enough through. Okay, well, these do screw on. Well, like I said, they're a tad short. Okay, so we do have that. All right, back to our dilemma. How am I going to turn this thing out of here? So, I mean, I can try to, man, that sucks. I don't know if I'll be able to turn it with this. I don't want to strip it. I'm pretty sure it's just going to do. Man, there's just not enough meat on the top of it to grab it. Nah, it's just stripping. Damn. Okay, well, you can't use an easy out. That ain't gonna work. And a 2.5 is too big. Yeah, I may be screwed. Shit. Pardon my French. Dang. Dang. How am I gonna get that out of there, guys? Because I believe, is that threaded too, or will that just slide down through there? Now, see, even that piece is threaded. I wonder if we take the Nipix and get it around. That's the other problem. There's no room in here. See if I can turn this knuckle. I don't think that's going to work either, guys. Maybe it will. Yep. There you go. Still can't get my finger in there though. Kinda, sorta. But as long as it's spinning out, I didn't strip the bottom of it, I should be able to grab the top once I get enough of that out. Well, now that's a design right there. I mean, I guess that's good. I really don't know, but I'm just saying, you know. Okay, I was able to get that out of there. Did kind of gnarrow those threads on the end when I was trying to turn it. But it's coming out slowly. I may need to get another pair of pliers to hold that from spinning. Just a slow process, but it is coming. I just hope this other screw is going to be long enough to go down through there. Got it. So get this out. We'll see if we can put the new one on, and this arm goes like so. Man, is that threaded too? Oh, don't tell me. Don't tell me that ain't gonna fit down in that hole. No. Whew, it does. Okay, good. Okay, so now I just got to thread this down through there. Which I can use a little driver for that. And as long as it sticks out enough at the bottom to get that nylock screw back on there, we should be good to go. Don't drop the nylock. It's black, it's tiny. Yeah, yeah. Yes! What did I do with that, there it is, thing? Perfect. Problem solved, guys. Kind of like it when things work right. Okay, so then this piece goes down into here. Which, yeah, I don't, it screws into this arm and then screws down inside of there. I'm pretty sure it screws down there. Let's see if it slides in or screws in. Now see, I don't think this side here doesn't. Okay, that's weird. Screws into there. And then we'll put our nylock on. So, you know, that little tool, had I not had that, of course that toolkit that I got, which like I said, for the most part is okay, but I really need to look into, maybe I can see if I got a numbered bit that I can stick down inside there and kind of shave that, because I ain't kidding you, man. That ain't right. Now I noticed it when I was trying to use one of the, it was a 7mm to take off one of the tires, I think on the Big Rock or whatever, and it wouldn't even work. I had to use my socket. And it's like, well, these are pretty much worthless. And my sentiment on that still stands. Pretty much worthless. Okay, so what do we have here now? Okay, so I need to make sure, which I can always adjust that later on. But I think we're good, guys. Like I said, I need to review the footage on this so I can make sure I've got these wires in the right order, because I don't want to burn anything up. And so I'll be back. Well, I looked at the footage and I could not tell. So we're going to go ahead and put some tires on this thing. I took them off for another car that I have, and that'll be another upcoming video. Then, yeah, this, I'll show it here in a minute. This toolkit. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta like, you need like magnetic fingers too to put these screws in here. But I'll show you what I'm talking about here in a sec. Get that screw in here. Now, well, I guess I could put a link to it in the description. I mean, it does come with a bunch of cool things, but I got this for when I was down in Florida because I didn't have any tools, and as you can see, the 17mm is not going to fit down inside that hole. Freaking worthless. Why make a 17mm, you know, tire taker offer thing, and knowing that these big ass tires that are 17mm, it ain't going to work. So, I don't know, man. I just don't know. But hey, man, whatever. I don't care. I got sockets. I got plenty of those, and sockets work just fine. You know, I was trying not to, you know, amass a ton of a million different other tools. Of course, getting these hex things to line up sometimes is a real pain. Especially when you can't see down in there. I don't know if that's in there or not. Can't tell. And of course I always put things that I need out of my reach. It's okay. We got it. Yeah, that is in there. And there we go. Just need to go down the hole a little bit more. I'll tell you what though, this Pirate, these are some beastly tires. I will give you a comparison of another set of tires, and I need to get onto I think AliExpress, and order some. Actually, maybe tomorrow while I'm over in Florence getting my phone fixed, I'll swing by that hobby shop. It's right down the road from there, and see if they have tires that are this size. I have no idea what size these are, but they are honking huge, and I will show you. There is this tire, okay, and then there is this tire. It's definitely a little bit taller and definitely wider, so we get out that. I think those are standard 150 millimeter, whatever that breaks down to in inches. Let's see here. These are 5 3/4 tall, and say not quite 3.5 wide. These tires are 6 and almost 6 1/4 tall, and from side to side, damn near 4 inches. So these are some honking big tires, man. Like to be able to stick these on the big rock, but in order to do that, I would have to convert it to the 17 millimeter. So as it has 12, I believe. I think that's what it has. I know the nut is a 7 on the end, whereas this one is a 17, so it's considerably bigger. And I swear I'd lose my head if it was not attached to me. Got the rain's coming. That's what they're saying. The rain's coming. So I had to put the tarp down. Well, those are definitely getting some wear. So I have to make sure that these check the tightness on these wheels. Actually, I ought to start putting Loctite on them. Just keep them from doing that. Loosen it up. Come on. Because the last thing you want is for them to round out, which I had happen on that DBX10, that little piece of crap I keep talking about, which the slipper clutch showed up for today. So we'll be ready to commence doing another video on that. Man, these things do not line up worth a crap. Okay, so that's straight up. That is straight up. Listen, just off a hair. Yeah, I see it. It's there. There we go. I think that one might be starting to get shaved a little bit. I have to look into that. Or order more replacement parts. I swear, I'm gonna go bankrupt. You know, this hobby of mine. At least I'll go bankrupt being a happy man, right? Okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to spin our little, turn our little stand around there. Let's hook up a battery. I have a battery right here. We're just going to do a test. Keep our fingers crossed, guys. Hit this thing spin in the right direction. Got the remote, and we have power. Okay, so whoa. So I think I'm backwards. Nope, that's right. This thing just these tires are so freaking huge, man. I need to raise my stand up. Did I just? Uh-oh. We got an issue in here. What is that issue? Something didn't look quite right in there. Something ain't right in there. Okay, I'm turning it off. I see what that is. Problem. Got to, I don't know if that's loose in there. Looks like it may be loose or broke in the front differential. I hope it ain't broke. Let's see, it looks to be a 2.5. Oh, that might have just been loose. Or what? Something ain't right in here. And I can't tell what it is. Did that come? Well, that's on there. But does this have to go up? I can't tell, and I can't. See, I wonder. I know you can't see where I'm looking at. Right down here where my finger is where this front dog bone goes in. And it is, notice when I spin in that wheel, it's loose. And I'm looking to see, I know there's a set screw in there. I can see it. But, yeah, okay, so it's at an angle, just like the one in the back. But it doesn't, let's see here. That one sits down there flush. And I'm trying to look at just to determine the angle. Let's see if I can tighten this down. See, that don't look right. Need something to put in there to kind of straighten that out. I think something's broke, man. And that set screw doesn't appear to be moving. And I can't see where the crap in here. Oh, something ain't right in here, man. Something ain't right at all. And you know what that means? Number one, that set screw went all the way down through there. Oh, crap. Something ain't right. I don't know if there is a... Shoot! I really don't want to take that engine, that center differential back out. I may not have a choice. But yeah, something is up with this front. Let me swing you around here. go for a ride, make you dizzy. Okay. You see right inside there, where my finger is, you'll see there's a cup. Trying. Right there, right past that wire. You see that cup? That's where that front dog bone goes. And see if I can get some light down in there. You might be able to. Let's see if I'm in the right spot here. Man, it's hard to see down here. Well, trust me, I'm trying to get it in here, but I got this tripod on. I don't think I can get the right angle. Anyway, it's down in there, and I think I'm going to have to take this back off so I can see why it is not tightening up. So I'll be back. All right, got that squared away. Note to self, or you guys, where that set screw goes, if you take that out and take a look at it, there's a flat side on the front and rear thingamajiggies. Brain fart. Differentials. Okay, so you need to make sure that that set screw is lined up with the flat spot, and you might want to take a knife or something or other when you get it on there and you get it snugged, you know, and you got your dog bones in, you know, just kind of line them up, make sure that, you know, they're in there good, make sure all your things are tight, should be good to go. So now we turn it on, everything's working as it should. All right. So we have made some freaking progress tonight. Woohoo! Yeah, I had to take that motor off and everything and take that cup out. And it's like, why the hell is this thing screwing all the way down in there? Well, that's when I noticed it had a flat spot on it. So I don't know. Maybe it's been loose forever. Beats me, man. I haven't drove this thing in a while, but we have a new frame on it now. And this thing is a honking beast, I'll tell you right now. This thing's big. I need to, while I'm here, I need to look at the, while it's here, I need to look at these shocks. Obviously I'm going to take them off, clean them things up. They're all crusted with sand. And I have no idea what weight oil is in them, but I have 40, 50, I don't know, I'll kind of do a drip test and see what it closely resembles. I'll just check and make sure it's got fluid in them. Now, I can always tighten them down to tighten the spring rate on them. But yeah, I just got everything all tightened back up and was lucky and got the wires right the first time. So all is good there. Yeah, good to go. So yeah, it's a little bit of a time-consuming process, but I still got to put my pins in the top here. I'll get those here in a minute. But that's pretty much it for this. You know, that's replacing the whole bottom piece on your Pirate, ZD Racing Pirate. So it's really not that big of a deal. You know, just like I said, you know, turn it upside down and, you know, and then your motor or your ESC, your ESC is kind of stuck in there. It will actually stay in place, but your steering servo, it is actually attached to the bottom, so it will come loose, and of course it's connected over to your ESC, so you can take it off. Right here where my finger is, you can take that screw out and that'll release this knuckle, and then you can just kind of lift that out of the way if you want. But once you've got the old plate off, and like I did it here, you did the front, I did the back, and then I did the front. Then you can flip it back over and you can just kind of reposition that. You can tip it on the side, put your screws in, you're good to go. So anyway, that was exciting. That was fun. I didn't clock how long it's taken us, but you've pretty much caught all of this. The only thing you didn't catch was when I took this cup back off here. I had to take the center brackets back out, loosen the motor up so I could get to that cup. You got to take your wheel off because you can't get to that set screw with these monster tires in the way. And so I did that. I don't know, maybe it took me another half hour, 45 minutes dorking around with it. So But it is, it's good to go, man. And I'm going to have to rip it this weekend. Maybe I'll record that. And I got my shocks in, the original replacement shocks for the big rock. So I'll go ahead and get that done. And I'm not going to record that. I think I showed you me working on those before. So, yeah, maybe take it out this weekend and do a little bit of ripping with it. But hey, hope you got something out of this. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Have a good one.